What's up guys, Donovan here, and we're gonna talk about lenses, specifically budget lenses. This is one of my favorite topics because I feel like lenses are just like way too expensive nowadays, and they're super sharp and super clinical, and they might get you the best results, but they're super expensive. Who has $2,000 to drop on a piece of glass? There are about 4 categories that I see budget lenses falling into. The first category is used. I feel like when you're first getting going, you're kind of nervous to buy a used lens, but I can't recommend it enough. There's some great websites out there you can buy lenses, and so if you are looking to get the best, the newest thing, I would suggest going the used route. You can save easily 30% off of that lens and get something that's basically new. A lot of people get into this and get out of this hobby really fast, maybe because the lenses are too expensive. Now, this is my favorite one. Number 2 is vintage glass. One of my favorite things is to buy vintage glass. It has super unique looks to it. They're all manual focus, which is kind of nice if you're doing video. They perform really well, and a lot of mine I've gotten for free or I've traded for them. Honestly, you can get great vintage lenses for under $100. Something I didn't know when I got into photography is that vintage lenses, like these Canon FD lenses, will adapt to a full frame camera without a crops. Right here I have a Canon 50mm 1.8. I got this one for free. This one is a 24 2.8 Canon FD lens. You know, maybe you're somebody who's out doing wildlife or you're looking for a zoom lens. They got those too. This guy is a 400mm f 5.6. And I mean, it's awesome. Every lens right here, you can pretty much find online for less than $100. There are great adapters out there. I mean, this one is a K&F Concept adapter, and it works really well. I haven't had any trouble with it. But really just like, don't be nervous about vintage glass. They're great. They perform really well. Manual focus, which is really cool. You can even get declicked. There's lenses out there that have like 0.95 f-stop. So if you shoot in low light, they could be really good. I can't recommend vintage glass enough. Don't spend a ton of money on lenses when you're first getting started. Find out what you like. Pick up some of these bad boys, go garage sailing, check out some of the flea markets and that sort of thing, and you can find some of these for dirt cheap. All right, next up, number 3 on our list are third-party lenses. This one is a Sigma. I have to say, Sigma is my favorite brand. They make amazing lenses, and they typically run in the range of like 20% cheaper than the Sonys. Super sharp, gonna get the same kind of look and value out of these things without breaking the bank. This one's probably my only zoom lens in my kit from now on. I really prefer primes, but this is a wide angle zoom, super useful to have. Highly recommend getting some of these Sigmas or Viltrox lenses and saving a ton of money. The quality and autofocus that you get out of these things are amazing now. And it used to be that you're giving up on something when you bought a Sigma or a Tamron. The Sigmas are a 1-for-1 equivalent to what Sony is selling. So avoid those expensive Sony lenses and consider a brand like Sigma. Kind of hit on this one already, but number 4 on the list is prime lenses. Prime lenses are cheaper because zoom mechanisms and maintaining optical quality on zoom lenses is a lot more difficult than it is with primes. There's a lot more moving parts, but on prime lenses, you can save money and still get optically great lenses for way cheaper. I really prefer the look of primes, and you might too, so I really recommend trying these out. One of the huge advantages to prime lenses is that you actually get a lot better low light performance. I mean, most prime lenses come in at f1.8 and lower. This lens is a 25mm Fuji lens. I bought it for about 35 bucks off of eBay, and the optics on it are great. I love the look that it makes, and it's honestly a great piece of glass, no compromises. My number 1 recommendation is that you try out what you want before you buy it. There are great options to rent lenses offline, and it can save you a lot of money if a lens isn't for you. Also, you know, you can pick up some of these and see if you like the focal length of something you're gonna use. You can see if you prefer zoom to a prime and you want that extra low light performance, and save yourself some money. I mean, it's just not worth it to go out and drop $2,000 on a lens that you may not even like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe for me. That would be awesome. I'm gonna have a lot more videos to come. Thanks, guys.